doesn't matter.
Any time. We know. It's just ready. One. Ready. Good.
All right.
Okay. This week on Wayne's World, we have a famous writer. All right. Ready, Garth? His name is Matthew Arnold. Okay. He was born in 1822 in Middlesex, England. Okay. Let's give a warm welcome to Matthew Arnold. All right. Okay, Matthew. How you doing today?
Good luck.
Okay. All right. Garth? My name's Wayne.
Wayne.
Okay. All right. My name's Wayne.
Hey, man, I'm Garth.
My name's Wayne. Okay, let's introduce ourselves. Wayne. Matthew.
What?
It makes me feel kind of funny.
Yes, speak up.
Well, I
Okay,
guess this is
so, huh?
Let's do this over.
Come on, man. One. All right. Okay. This week on Wayne's World, we have a famous writer from the, let's see, 19th century?
Yeah.
19th century, okay. Matthew Arnold, okay? He was born in 1822 in England. Middlesex, England, okay? All right, so let's give a warm Wayne's World welcome to Matthew Arnold. All right? 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Matthew, how you doing? My name's Wayne. Wayne. Okay, Wayne Campbell. And that's my sidekick, Garth.
How you doing, Garth? I'd like to play.
All right. So, Matthew, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, like you said, Garth. Wayne, whatever you are. I was born in 1822 in Middlesex, England. I was the son of a mother named Mary Penrose and my father, who was Dr. Thomas Arnold. He was the headmaster of rugby, a famous rugby school.
So he's a teacher, huh?
Yeah, he's a real strict guy.
Real straight. He's a sphincter, huh?
Tight fingers. Sucks. I came from a very strict household. Religion was a dominant part, and that later affected my writings.
Religion, huh? What do you think about that, Garth?
Makes me feel kind of funny.
That's what I thought. All right. So what did you write? What was some of the stuff you wrote? You know, I mean, I haven't heard of you. You know, you're not like Shakespeare, you know, or you know those other guys.
Stuff?
Stuff.
You call my work stuff.
Okay. All right. Just tell us something about yourself. Okay. Don't get a little uptight on us. Okay.
Sorry about you.
All right.
Sorry about
Well,
you.
I guess you could divide my published writings into four major eras. The 1950s, the 1960s, I guess the 70s and the 80s. The 50s was mostly my poetry. One of my most, I guess, famous works in the 50s was called Memorial Verses. In it, it was basically a tribute to Lord Byron. Are you familiar with him?
Lord Byron? Would he be... Do you know Lord Byron?
No.
I don't either. Tell us something about Lord Byron. What was his real name? He wasn't Lord Byron. Was he born Lord Byron?
Yes.
He was.
No.
I didn't think so.
Cut that.
Okay.
Cut that.
Cut that. I didn't know what the hell, man. I don't want.
Sorry about that break. You made me feel kind of funny, so I had to hurl. Okay?
We had to clean it up, too. It was a mess.
Shut up, man. Embarrassment.
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So tell us more about yourself.
Myself, my stuff, as you call it?
Your stuff, yourself.
Well, like I said, in the 50s was mainly poetry with Memorial Verses with my tribute to Lord Byron. We won't get on that. Obviously, it's a touchy subject. The 60s, well, that was when I basically wrote about the literary and social criticisms of the time.
Yeah.
I guess my major writing there was essays and criticism.
Read it. Read it. It was good.
Sucked.
Good stuff.
You sucked. I thought it was good.
Sucked.
Not. All right.
Okay.
Well, anyways, this essays and criticism criticized the narrowness of the English culture. I did not feel at the time that the English culture was worthy.
So what you're saying is like America's better?
Not at all. Not to any extent.
Have you ever been to America before?
No, I have not.
What do you think of America?
I think it stinks.
What do you think of Illinois?
I think it's good.
Not. All right. Okay, go on. About your stuff.
The 1870s was a time of my religious and educational studies. very, very significant time in my life when I tried to find myself and try to find my religious identity. As I said, my family life was very religious, and I did not believe with the traditional Christian doctrine. One of the major writings of the 70s was Culture and Anarchy.
Anarchy?
Yeah.
Keep going. We all make
In
mistakes.
Culture and Anarchy, I established the essential truth of the Christian.
I was waiting for someone like that.
Anarchy.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about like that second cut. Wayne had to hurl. All right, nice job, Wayne.
All right. Okay. So tell us more about your stuff. I think you were talking about the 1870s.
Yes, I was, as a matter of fact, and it had to do with my essay entitled Culture and Anarchy, which was basically about the satirization of the English culture, how it was not truly developed the way I'd like it to be, and basically an ignorant culture.
Wait a second, Garth, didn't you read that?
Yeah, I read some of your stuff and I liked it a lot.
Really? Did you?
Fished in, man, fished in. Hook, line, and sinker. All right, all right.
Well, anyways, on with my stuff. The 1880s was, I guess, my second set of poetry. I guess a continuation of the 1850s. My main work during the 1880s was, I didn't have a major work in the 1880s.
I can understand. You know, you go through slumps in your life, you know? Just like, you know,
You gotta cut
I'm going
that.
through a slump
Right,
right
go
now.
back.
Keep going, keep
Wait a
going.
second, we have to do something, right?
Okay, sorry about our third break there. He had to like spew too.
Anyways, before I was interrupted with my own spews, I was telling you about the 1880s, which was my second set of critical essays. I actually had takeoff of the 1850s. Some of my major works here was Westminster Abbey.
Read it.
Did you like it?
It was okay, you know, it was, the plot was good, but the characters just didn't have it, you know, the characters just didn't have it.
Sucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it sucked. Alright, go on.
Well, another major writing at that time was the study of poetry. Did you hear that? Listen to that? Read it? See it?
No, but I think Wayne would like to.
Yeah, monkey's my flat on my butt.
All right, good.
Okay,
man.
alright,
All right.
high five.
All right.
Alright. Okay, go on. Okay, I was told to ask by my producers that, you know, what are these influences that made Matthew Arnold wanted to write, you know, about such weird stuff like Westminster Abbey, you know, and stuff like poetry, you know. So what are your influences?
I guess it'd have to be one major influence in my time. Great man, close to the family, just an unbelievable, intelligent, just anything to ask for an individual's name, William Wordsworth.
William Wordsworth, heard of him, heard of him.
Another great mind,
Great mind,
great
huh?
writer.
Yeah, just like me.
Wasn't he like the drummer for AC/DC before the guy died?
I think so. I think so.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right. William Wordsworth and
What's-
Angus Young. You know.
Who's AC/DC?
What a sphincter boy. He doesn't know what AC/DC is. Did you ever hear rock and roll there, Matthew?
Full time? Yeah, whatever, okay. Let's go.
Got time?
Well, Wordsworth, getting back to Wordsworth.
Okay.
AC/DC boy, or whatever you said. Great guy. He's lived right next door to us. He was best friends with my father, and he was like an uncle to me. He sort of took me under his wing as I grew up. Taught me everything he knew. Just a great man, and had tremendous influence on my works.
I can understand. Okay. Anything else would you like to say to the audience before we cut this Wayne's World for this week?
Not unless you have any more questions about maybe some of my major works or anything like that.
See, not at this moment, but Garth?
Well, the truth is, we're very interested in your work, but we don't really have any more questions this week, okay?
But would you like to add something more?
Well, I just like to tell you about some, what I feel my most significant major works are.
Okay.
If you don't mind, do you?
All right, yeah, okay. We'll just, extend our usual episode for this week, but that's okay. Famous writer, you got to respect him. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I guess one of my major famous, significant works to myself would be Essays in Criticism. Yeah. As I mentioned before, it had to do with the narrowness of the English culture, underdeveloped. If you get a chance, you should really read it. Probably the second most significant work, and I'll end with this since you're getting heard. It's Dover Beach. Great poem. Heard of it? Familiar?
Dover Beach. Is that kind of like Ocean City?
No. What's Ocean City?
It's a beach. It's a beach. What do you think, Ocean City?
Babes.
Babes.
Well,
Babes.
Babes and Keenies. Yeah. All right.
Right.
Well, Dover Beach was basically a poem about, as I said earlier, my childhood was a totally religious upbringing, and that's not funny. You shouldn't laugh at religion. Really. Anyways, Dover Beach basically expressed my religious doubts and my doubt that two people could live together happily.
Like in marriage?
Yes.
In marriage? In wedlock?
And whatnot.
All
Or just together.
Tied down.
right. Together, but not married? So you're saying marriage is the key?
It could be a key, yes.
Okay. All right. Who would you marry right now if you had the choice, Garth?
I think I'd probably have to marry Ella McPherson.
That's
She's
a
a
good
babe.
choice. She is a babe. If I had my choice, I'd marry Garth's mom. She is a babe. Babe Araminus.
Wait a minute, Wayne. That's my mom you're talking about.
That's okay. She's a babe. Swing! All right. Okay.
Thanks
Okay.
a lot,
Anything else
Kevin.
you'd like to add?
No, that's just about it.
That's it? Okay. Well, that concludes our episode for this week on Wayne's World. I'm Wayne Campbell. This is Matthew Sweet, our guest for this week. What did I say? Matthew Sweet?
Thinking about rock and roll again, Wayne.
Matthew Sweet. What, wasn't he the lead singer for,
Himself? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Matthew Sweet. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
He's a solo artist. Okay. And as with me always is Garth Alger, my faithful sidekick. And we would like to see you next week. So, party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Party on, Garth.
Okay, say it twice,
All
man.
right. See you later.